The post office is private property?
It's public property.
Okay.
All right. It's
And
a
that's
federal building.
okay, good.
All right.
You guys call the police on us and you expect us to be nice about it. Oh, how sweet. So can you please tell this guy not to bother me again, or we're gonna have a serious problem.
Are you making threatened?
You guys are tyrants. I'm gonna go ahead and leave under threat.
Watch this unfold in real time. Postal employees call police on First Amendment auditors, then claim there's a disturbance. That's the hook, because words matter here. Calling something a disturbance doesn't make it one. My opinion, this starts sloppy because no one explains what law was broken. Why this matters? Vague complaints invite bad policing. So what actually triggered the call? Today's clip comes from Auditing America. You'll find his channel link in the description.
You have a question, sir?
I'm okay, thanks.
You have to back up from where we're doing our.
I'm far enough. You can go ahead.
Back up from where we're doing.
Please focus on your job. Don't tell me what to
Let me
do.
ask you this: what business?
Hi, how's it going? Who are you?
My name is Victor.
Nice to meet you, Victor. My name's Enrique.
Great. What exactly are you doing here?
We're working on a project about the First Amendment and how respectful you guys are when it comes to your own policies and video recording here. So, just like police officers, you guys take an oath when you become postal workers to protect the Constitution.
Yep.
So,
I'm
most
not saying you don't have a right to be here, but you have a right to conduct your business and then leave. So if you're not conducting any business here, then you can't.
Listen to the first red flag. You can record your transaction, then leave. That's not law. That's preference. This is where policy gets treated like authority, which is dangerous. In street terms, policy isn't law. My take? This smells like ego policing, because they never cite an actual rule from the wall. Why this matters? If you don't know the difference, you lose. Now watch it escalate.
Loiter here.
Well, we're not loitering. You see, we're
loitering. You're not conducting any business.
You need to slow down for a second.
I don't.
We're at work, just like you. I can't interfere with you, and you can't interfere with me. You can call the police, and we can debate this with them, but you don't have to.
I'm not saying you can't record. You're welcome to record your transaction
All
here.
day. As long as we don't.
True, but
as long as that is very true. I do this for a living, 6 days a week. You can't just listen. I come across people like you, sir, telling me this every day for 6 years. So please. Make sure that you know what you're saying before you.
So I know exactly what I'm saying. Right?
Okay, well,
you're not on public property. You're on postal property.
Oh, really? Who finances the federal government?
These customers do.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
If you're not conducting any business, you're
bro,
not a customer, sir.
Bro, look.
We're not funded by the government.
No, really? That's funny because when you guys need a bail, who do you call?
Okay, so let me explain.
The federal government. Thank you.
explain something,
This is
sir.
a federal
Sir,
facility. We have the right
let
to
me
be here. Your rules
This
say.
is not a federal facility. This
Okay,
is a postal service.
all right. So we're supposed.
Okay, so let me explain
Are
something.
you talking too much? Where's poster 7? Right here on the wall.
Sounds like you're talking to
Look, all right, bro. I'll talk to you.
Well, he ain't saying nothing that's
All
wrong.
right, that's good. That's good. And nowhere in this poster does it say that I have to leave.
You make sure that you say.
Look, for news, okay, photographs.
You're sounding like.
I can read that. But do you know this by heart? Because I do. Okay, thank you, brother. Well, as long as we don't interfere with you guys, you can't interfere with me.
But that's what we're talking about.
Obviously you
But when we get
Obviously
complaints
I
about the customer saying, hey, leave me alone or whatever.
Well, they're the
then
ones
you're
talking to
also-
us.
Hey, but you're also messing with.
We're not messing with anybody. We're at work.
Their transactions.
No, we're not.
They're here to conduct
I-
their
Let me
business.
I
explain
understand
the
that.
policy to you. You're allowed to videotape here. as long as you're
What does
conducting-
it say right here? So if you're gonna, I know this by heart. So if you're gonna explain the policy to me, read it verbatim.
I don't need to read it verbatim.
Well, I can.
I don't work for you, sir.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're a federal worker. Yes, you
don't
do.
work for you.
You're a federal employee.
See, this is your misunderstanding.
No, this is your misunderstanding.
Postal
You don't know where
Service is
you're
not
at.
Funded by taxpayers.
It doesn't
Postal
matter. We have the
Service
right
is
to be
funded by
here.
our customers.
Oh, really? Just like any
So
other
when you buy-
business.
No, it's not like every other business.
No.
It's not funded by
Okay, so who funds McDonald's? Customers.
Customers.
Exactly.
You can't go into McDonald's and videotape.
That's because it's private property.
This is also private property.
No, it's not.
But let me explain.
I'd love to
something you,
debate
sir.
you on that all day, sir.
Okay, let me explain something. You're welcome to visit while you're here and videotape all you'd like, but you cannot loiter here.
We're not loitering. We're working.
You're loitering.
No, we'll call the police, and we'll figure that out. And then, but. Sir,
No one's stopping
when
you
they
from
are
videotaping.
when they
We're not-
inform
we're
you. Look,
stopping you from
look.
loitering.
I understand that you may be wrong because you're a human being. We can all be wrong. But once you find out that you're wrong, are you gonna come back or are you just gonna forget about me?
No, I'm not going to come back.
If the police comes and tells you that you're wrong,
Here's the escalation. The word loitering gets thrown around hard. That's a red flag because loitering requires no lawful purpose, and filming is a purpose. My opinion, this looks like retaliation because the pressure ramps up after they assert rights. No crime articulated, just annoyance. Why this matters? Escalation without cause creates unlawful detentions. So do police step in or pile on?
Are you going to apologize, or are you going to let thousands see you? We're not going to get trespassed.
And you're interfering with
We're
customers.
working. No, you're accusing me of something I'm not doing. You see, we have the right to be here. We're not speaking to anybody. If anyone speaks to us, we're going to speak.
Actually, you don't, because this is private property.
Since when is the post office private property?
Since about 1970.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
1970 from the Postal
You have no clue what you're talking about, sir.
We're funded by
Sir,
postal
this
stamp sales.
is a federal facility. We have the right to be here.
Quasi-federal.
It's this lobby approved by your postmaster. We have the right to be here. So approved by the postmaster. It says right there, for news and photographs, for news purposes. Pictures may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors.
Quick clarity. Street version. A public post office lobby is a limited public forum. Recording is allowed unless you actually interfere. We never hear officers explain interference, just complaints. That's key. My opinion, the law favors the auditors here because speech plus recording isn't obstruction by itself. Why this matters? Detention needs reasons, not vibes. But then comes the supervisor moment. Does that fix it?
In order to, we're not. You're interfering with us. We're not speaking to you guys. This goes both ways. This guy wants to accuse us of loitering when we're really not. These videos are being taxed. So how are we loitering if we're working? Where's the postal police, actually? Did you call the postal police? No, you called the city police. You call the city police, which has no jurisdiction in here.
Actually, they do. But that's okay.
If there's a crime being committed, but we don't have a crime being committed.
fine.
You see, the only crime right here is you lying to the police.
I didn't lie to them.
You interfering with our job and calling and saying that we're interfering with you. We'll see how that works out. Freedom of the press, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. You ever heard that? Do you know about paparazzis in public places? We're allowed to be here. You've never seen any of these videos on the internet? Working on a news story.
Okay.
We have over 100 million combined views in our platform. As long as we don't interfere with, can I just get a second from you before you go in there?
Yeah.
Before you go in there, this guy just fully lied to you guys over the phone. He said we were interfering with their business. He said we were being loud. He said we were yelling. He said we were.
I understand what you guys are doing. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, if they don't want you on property, you have to leave. You can record them on the
that's not.
sidewalk.
Well, can we request?
My sergeant's going to be here.
Hey,
He's going to tell you.
Well, but this is not private property. They can't just.
When the post office is considered.
Yeah. You guys don't even have. You have no jurisdiction in there. Where's the postal police though? You can't give.
You actually do have jurisdiction.
If there's a crime being committed, but we're not committing a crime.
Trespassing.
We're not. We have the right to be in there.
Did you talk to my sergeant? She's right.
That's your sergeant. Okay, sergeant. So, the post office is private property? Since when?
Okay. It's public property.
Okay.
All right. It's
And
a
that's
federal building.
Okay, good.
All right. But they still can say you guys are not allowed to be inside recording.
Just if they.
Here's the pivot, and it's messy. One officer admits it's public property, then immediately says they can still kick them out. That contradiction matters. My take? This is where word games replace analysis, because no one reconciles policy with the First Amendment. Why this matters? Contradictions expose weak authority claims. Instead of investigating both sides, they move toward removal. What happens next seals it.
Unless you have permission from the postmaster.
We do. It's on it's poster 7. You see, and just because they don't like it, they don't have the authority. The person who's calling, ma'am, because they're calling the police on us. So I would.
Calm down and just talk to me like a normal person. Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm speaking.
Okay.
But here's the deal. The person that called the police has no authority to kick anyone out of here unless they're breaking the law. The only way I could get trespass from this place is if I'm interfering with their business. We weren't speaking to anybody. We were just filming. They can't just be like, we don't like you, get out. That's just not how this works. I do this 6 days a week for 6 years. We've done more than 400 post offices all over the country. So trust me, you can't just.
Unless they talk to you or unless we come and talk to you, how do we know if you have permission from the postmaster?
Because it's on the wall. All you guys got to do is read the rules. You can't treat this place as any business out here. If I go to any private property business, they say I don't like this guy with a white shirt on. He has to leave, and I have to leave.
But if you're causing a disturbance, we're not.
Well, that's
you're
it.
not being asked to leave because you're recording.
But you
you're
can't.
being asked to leave because you're causing a disturbance.
Correct.
Okay.
And so at this point, they are causing a disturbance, not us. So this goes both.
We're gonna find out.
Okay, so we're gonna see. your partner's inside. We're gonna see how your partner investigates this, because he's supposed to come back out here, and instead of telling me that I can't be in there, he's supposed to ask for fully investigate both sides, correct? So we have to see the video of when we got here. We're gonna see if who we talk to, if we interfere with anybody before he makes a decision. The only way that we could get trespassed from here, ma'am, is if we were interfering or being disorderly in there.
Okay.
The only people that were doing that was them.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, ma'am, this is my full-time job, 6 days a week.
Okay.
We have the right to be at the post office. Not only I know this, but I know the rules by heart. Photographs for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings. Other pictures may be taken with the approval of postmaster or security personnel, such as in restricted areas.
Okay.
So I know these rules by heart. We go around the whole country. Sorry, we go around the whole country doing these type of videos, correct? And 95% of the time we come across people like that who believe that this is private property, this is not public property, we can kick you out, whoever. This is not Walmart, this is a federal facility. So, ma'am, if you're about doing the good police work, you should know that even if they don't like what we're saying or what we're doing, we have the right to be there. And we weren't in there testing our freedom of speech, we're testing our freedom of the press. And they are interfering with that.
So are you with the press then?
Okay, so ma'am,
Are you
okay, ma'am,
acting
okay,
as a private
okay,
citizen,
ma'am,
or are you acting as
ma'am,
press?
do you know what
Because
what the First Amendment is?
I'm very well aware of it. Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
good. We're both aware.
that means we are all. We're all the press. We have the right to be. We have freedom of the press on the First Amendment. So we have 100 million views on the internet. So you guys want to kick us out of here and make a fool out of yourselves?
Have I?
Are you going to?
I don't have the inside story yet. What happened in
Well,
there?
that's
What
the
did you-
whole point.
So I
The
don't know.
inside story is a full lie, and I could show you.
Okay.
But we'd have to like really investigate before you make a decision,
Okay.
because you can't just.
I'm out here talking to you, correct?
Correct.
So I have not talked to anybody inside. I
Yeah,
don't
that
even know
guy
what you're
lied to the
telling me.
police. I don't know if that's a crime. Calling 911 and lying, a crime. No one yelled. No one interfered with the business.
What's your ultimate goal here? What is it that you want, Mr.
We want. My name's Enrique. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So, ultimate goal. We don't want to be here. We want to get going to our next destination.
Okay.
But our main goal here is for you to tell them that we have the right to be in there. They can't interfere with us unless we interfere. And the same way we can't interfere with them, they can't interfere with us. So they need to respect that, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
That's what the First Amendment was created for.
Okay.
We have the right to criticize, even though we weren't criticizing anybody. Well, I was. Him, when he called the police. I'm like, sir, are you
You
crazy?
didn't cause a disturbance inside.
No, there's no. Why would I risk my career for coming doing an extra video right here? Look, they even got a memo from the federal government talking about these videos on the internet. Haven't you guys seen post office videos on the internet?
All the time.
So you should know that 90% of the time, everybody wins.
Creating a disturbance.
No, well, unless you're creating a disturbance,
That's what we're
we
here
have
to
to
investigate. Not
Awesome.
you recording to see if you created a disturbance.
Correct, but his word against our video. So you can't just take somebody's word against somebody's video. So how about we come over here and I'll show you the rules on the wall so that we can. Okay.
Here's the thing, sir. They don't want to trespass you guys, but they can totally can.
They can't. No, they can't.
Do
you hear this? Hold on.
I'm not trying to argue with you or nothing like that.
How?
Listen, I'm not gonna. There's no reason for me.
How can he trespass me if I haven't broken the law?
Trespass you. Okay?
He can't.
Well,
He can't.
I'm not here.
Well,
I'm not here to argue that. I'm just telling you that we're gonna leave now, and he just wants gonna ask you a couple questions about what not to do and stuff like that, and that's it. Okay.
Bro, no. This is not how this works. Ma'am, that's why I don't like. Do you see this guy's investigation? That's exactly what I was talking about. He's leaving. No. He's.
It's not because you're recording.
How
it's
is?
because of the disturbance.
How?
And
What?
That's what you guys are failing to recognize.
What
Okay.
disturbance? Where did you see the disturbance?
This is what we call a disturbance.
No. This is a disturbance. You guys call the police on us, and you expect us to be nice about it. Oh, how sweet. We're talking about this. A disturbance is loud, unreasonable noises. We're having a conversation here. This guy just came out, investigated 50% of the story, and wants to leave. Exactly what I told you. I that would happen. And now, what about the part where we see the video of what actually happened? You went by what he said.
$1 million from
There's
you guys.
nothing. He's
I'm
not gonna
allowed to leave.
trespass you. There's no.
He doesn't. This is not Walmart. This is not private property.
Take me to jail, sir.
We're not going to take you to jail.
Wait, there's
all right?
no-
That's
So,
Another
okay.
$1 million.
That's not what this is about.
Okay,
right?
okay,
It's
so
about the disturbance.
we love bread on bread, by the way.
No, you
By the
guys
way.
can record, all right, with permission of the postal inspector.
It's-
Check out some federal
Where's the
rules,
postal
all right?
police, actually?
Federal rules.
Where's the postal police? This guy,
39 CFR,
look, Sergeant,
263.2.
Sergeant.
I think it is. You have to have permission from.
Sergeant, unless there's an immediate threat in there, you guys can't even walk in there with your firearms. We have the postal police.
We're not gonna argue.
We have the postal police. So can you please tell this guy not to bother me again, or we're gonna have a serious problem.
Are you making threatened?
No, legal problem.
No,
We have a legal
okay,
problem.
I feel like
That's a
that's
civil
the
thing.
We have a legal.
But you just said
Outcome recap. The auditors are ordered out under a vague disturbance theory without clear evidence. That's troubling. What should happen next? Document names, request reports, consider internal complaints or public records. No legal advice, just accountability basics. My opinion? This ends on intimidation, not law. Why this matters? Know the difference between a request and an order. Like, subscribe, credit the source, then decide. Comply or challenge.
For what crime?
Oh, you just threatened me.
I didn't. I just threatened you legally. Legally. You can't trespass me.
you got to go. Okay.
We gotta go where?
You got to be trespassed. They want you to trespass.
For what crime?
Because you're
You just
saying
told
verbally,
me-
verbally threatening.
Oh,
saying
threaten that I'm gonna
that
sue
we're gonna
him?
have a problem.
Oh, so I'm trespassed for saying I'm
Again,
gonna.
the disturbance. Okay?
You guys are
cannot-
disturbing us.
Create.
You guys are creating.
No, we're not. We're
Not us.
no.
We're
You
responding to
guys.
a call.
Listen. They
have
called.
listened.
You called the police on people, and then you
He
think.
wants to file the complaint for trespass.
But we don't have. We're not even in there no more. So,
This is the
is
property.
public.
No, this is property.
ma'am,
to go
do
back
your
to
job
South
correctly. There's thousands watching. Make sure you do your job correctly.
I am telling you
This guy
right now.
comes out and does 50% of the investigation. Where's the time when you ask for the video?
You need to leave.
We need to
You
leave.
don't- Yes, you are physically trespassed. He's going to file a complaint about it, which he can.
Is this a lawful order so we could go ahead and leave?
Yeah, you have. If you don't leave, you might be subject to a ticket or arrest. Okay.
Is that just him or me too? You didn't say anything about me.
That's true. I don't. You have to ask him. So
You guys are tyrants. I'm gonna go ahead and leave under threat. Under threat. But this is not what you got hired to do. This is not what you got hired to do. Oh wow. Can you guys believe this? Unreal. Here we go. Tyrant cops over here in Vegas. Treating public property as private property. Failed to investigate. Don't want to see the freaking video. Losers. Hope this video goes viral, guys. Make sure you share this video so that many people get to see the tyranny over here in North Las Vegas. Find Auditing America and subscribe. Find the First Amendment Network. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Hey, you guys may want to learn the law. You see?
I just read it. Like I said, we're being asked to leave because you threatened him and because
I threatened to sue him.
not
To sue him. To sue him. To sue him. I could say that. Enjoy your walk of shame. That's the walk of shame. Learn the law, pendejo.
This video shows how fast rights shrink when officials rely on feelings instead of facts. Nobody needed to be loud for this to go wrong, just confident and incorrect. My opinion, this fails because officers never anchored actions to law. Why this matters? Rights only work if exercised. Drop it in the comments. Would you file a complaint first or a public records request?